Oh, what? There's no division in the house? Wait, you felt division? No, it's playful banter. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of No Rose, All Thorn. My name is Amelia Wedemeyer, and today we are talking about the 5th episode of Matt James's season of The Bachelor. We finally got some exits that we were really rooting for, and I feel like Matt has made some even stronger connections. So let's break it all down. Last week, Anna showed a not so great side of herself to America, and this week, there are consequences to your actions, and we said goodbye to her. And so she's in the car, and she's just like, looking back on all this, and it's not good. I participated in something that I didn't mean, and I instantly apologized. And it's just like, okay, did you though? Those are kind of crocodile tears to me, but let's not even talk about her because it's just like, who cares? Let's talk about the real villain who has left the show, and by that I mean Victoria. As a wise woman once said, don't tell me you're sorry, because you're not. Baby, when I know, you're only sorry you got caught. That was kind of the theme for the first half of this episode. You watch her scramble and she's like coming to the women that she's offended and she's like, it's never malicious, it's playful. But then you see her start to sweat a little more and she's like, if I go home because of this, I'm gonna be very upset. This is unfair. Katie is a loser. She called me out. And it's kind of funny to see this woman who was so poised in her villainy see her actions coming back to bite her. And then we see Ryan, one of the newer girls, talking to Matt about how Victoria has harassed her, has called her a hoe, and she starts crying. It's very sad. And Matt is just like, this isn't good. I don't like this. I'm not a fan of bullying. Which, I don't know if you saw the recent video. It was a golf video where they were making fun of Victoria's body, which is just fucked up and should not have ever been said. Regardless, if you don't like Victoria, what was said was really cruel and she doesn't deserve that. No one deserves to be shamed for their body. And Matt just stood on the side, didn't say anything. So it seems a little hypocritical to me. But anyway, we'll move on. So he talks to Victoria, and again, Victoria does her little like, it's never malicious. It's fun and playful. It doesn't work because it turns out that she is one of several other women who gets let go. And as everyone is leaving, then Victoria's the last one and she's kind of hiding in the background. And you know what? I will say, I kind of respect her for not giving him a hug because it's like, you know what do you owe him? So Victoria's like, I'm so disappointed in you, Matt. You let the gossip influence how you feel. You didn't listen to the truth. Which again, she's delusional. So she has built up this truth in her mind. Anyway, she leaves and she is very upset and she's just like, I'm still a queen. Matt is not a king. He is a jester. And I am never dating a Matt ever again. So congrats to all the Matts out there because you will not ever be pursued by Victoria. You're very lucky. So as Chris Harrison said in this episode, we're past the halfway point, people. And it's true, we are. So let's take a little time to do a little stock up, stock down. So for my stock ups, definitely Rachel. She would be the Dale to Matt's Claire. She got one of the one-on-one dates. He treated her to a shopping spree. She got some Christian Louboutins. And she was like, I'm really falling in love with you. And he's like, yeah, I'm falling in love with you too. So that's the first falling in love with you, I think, of this season. So Rachel is definitely the front runner. Another person, I would say Kit, who kind of got the one-on-one out of nowhere. It was actually kind of shocking that she also got the rose afterwards, which is not a knock on her. I just didn't know they had chemistry, I guess. It was funny, the date, she was like, I just grew up in the spotlight and it's hard. And she's like, did you grow up in the spotlight though? I don't think so. Like, your mom is not Donna Karen. I would also say stock up on Abigail. She is already a favorite of Bachelor Nation. She was feeling a little insecure and she talked to Matt and she was like, I felt so good when you gave me the first impression rose, but you haven't given me a one-on-one yet. And it's hard because I really like you. And they had a nice little conversation where she talked about her past and her father who left, and Matt had a similar situation, and it was a really beautiful heart-to-heart discussion, and she ended up with the group date rose. So, it feels good to say it. Stock up on Abigail. And then finally, stock up on Bachelor Nation, because in the preview, freaking Heather is back. She pulls up and she's like, I'm Heather Martin, I'm here for Chris Harrison. And Chris comes out and he's like, Heather? Like, he just cannot believe it. Like, she is some mirage. And he's like, oh, what are you doing here? And it's like, okay, Chris, again, you and I both know you called Heather, okay? And then also we get a sneak peek of Bachelor Nation favorite, Tyler C. You remember him? Nice guy, but also, like, I don't care about you anymore. Sorry. You were on my screen for a season and you were fun, but get out of here. So let's do some stock down. First of all, I think MJ is definitely stock down. As you saw, the episode ended on a little 2-on-1 pre-cocktail party with Yesenia and MJ. I really think her JV varsity comment was trying to be funny, but it just didn't land. It's just not looking great for MJ. I'm thinking she probably will go home over Yesenia. I would also say next week is not looking great for Serena C, or Katie for that matter, because in the teaser, there was a screaming match and Katie goes, "I'm talking! Listen!" And it was just like, whoa, oh my God. So yeah, I'm Katie. Yeah, I'm worried for you. So finally, I'm giving stock down to us viewers because it's been hard, you guys. You know, it's like these episodes and this season in particular, I feel like we had a lot of high hopes and it's not Matt's fault. It's really the producer's fault. They're keeping these girls around who they shouldn't be forcing him to keep around. And they're kind of inciting a mob mentality. They're clearly encouraging people to be rude. They're putting things on national TV that they shouldn't be putting on national TV. And it's just like, when will these producers learn? I don't think they ever will because it's been 20 years. So, you know what? I give all us viewers a gold star because we're trying and it's hard. So I get it. Those are my stock downs. I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. We will be back next week. And in the meantime, you should subscribe to The Ringer on YouTube.